morning, friends. So we are finishing up compound sentences today. We are going to do a quick review, but by now you should be experts at compound sentences, and this should be pretty easy for you. So let's kind of review. Compound sentences are really important for good writers to use. Here on number 1, we have an example of 2 little sentences. Remember what we called those? Simple sentences. We're going to combine those using 2 things. Here are one of them. What are these words? These words like so, but, and, because have a special word. Do you remember what those words are called? You should be yelling it. I can't hear you. Say it a little bit louder. Yes, conjunctions. So we want to make sure when we have those 2 simple sentences that we want to combine to make it a compound sentence, we're going to add a conjunction, but we're also going to add something else. Do you remember? What goes after our first simple sentence? I can't hear you. Say it louder. A what? Huh? Yes, a comma. So let's look at question number 1. We're going to do 4 together, and then you are on your own, okay? You are really paying attention to how we expect you to write your compound sentences, because for your discussion post, if you do not have everything perfect, points will be taken off. We have, I was thirsty, and I drank some water. So remember, the first sentence, we do not change at all, okay? So let's get this organized so you can see it. So number 1, I was thirsty. So we're going to start it with that capital letter. And then instead of the period, what do we add? We add the comma, okay? After the comma is where we add those words. So, but, and, because. What are those called again? Conjunctions. Which one do you think would make the most sense to tie in with our second sentence, I drank some water? So let's just plug them in and see which one makes the most sense. I was thirsty, so I drank some water. I was thirsty, but I drank some water. Or I was thirsty and I drank some water. One does not sound good at all, but does not sound good. So and both make sense, but which one do you think makes the most sense? Go ahead and write it down. So, okay? And then, unless the second sentence starts with a proper noun, we have to make it lowercase. In this case, I is a proper noun. I is always capital by itself. So I was thirsty, so I drank some water. Go ahead and finish that. And then you better end that baby with a period. Okay? All right, let's look at number 2. We've got our conjunctions. We've got our 2 sentences. You should be able to do this one without my help. So I'm going to let you think about that one first, and then we'll check it. We have these 2 sentences. I like ice cream. I don't like milk. Okay? Take a minute and think about which conjunction you would use, and you can go ahead and circle it. Go ahead and circle the conjunction. Which one makes the most sense. I like ice cream, but I don't like milk. Okay, if you got that right, kiss your brain and do the whoop whoop cheer. So you're going to go ahead and write your first sentence. We don't change anything. Instead of that period, what are you putting? A comma. Then we insert our conjunction and we finish the rest of our sentence. And then we always end it with a punctuation mark. Okay, guys? All right, let's go ahead and look at number 3. He went shopping. He stopped at the bank. Which conjunction do you think makes the most sense? He went shopping, so he stopped at the bank. He went shopping, but he stopped at the bank. He went shopping and he stopped at the bank. Okay, well, there's one right away that doesn't make sense. Cross off that conjunction that doesn't make sense. But does not make sense. And then we've got so and again. But let's think about this. If you go shopping, are you going to go shopping and then stop at the bank? Probably not. You need your money first. So if you said he went shopping and he stopped at the bank, that kind of sounds like he's doing 2 different things. What about though if you added so? He went shopping, so he stopped at the bank. That one makes more sense to me. What do you think? Go ahead and make sure you are writing the first sentence exactly the same. What are we putting after our first sentence? Go ahead and do it. Then you are putting in that conjunction. But I want you to notice something. He is not a proper noun. So on these 2 sentences, we got to leave the I capitalized. But on this one, guys, you better not have a capital H. You need to make sure that it is a lowercase. And I write big, so I'm running out of room here. I'm going to just squeeze it in here. Make sure you end it with that period. Okay? So the big important things before I send you off, I know I said I was going to do 4 with you, but I have faith in you. I think you can do the rest by yourself. Remember to think about which conjunction makes the most sense. Circle that one. Okay? Plug them in like I did before you write it. Remember, we do not change the first sentence. Instead of that period, we add our comma. And then you need to pay close attention to that second sentence. Sometimes it might be capitalized if it's with the I, right? But if it's with just a noun like he, you better not have that second one capitalized, okay? Remember, that's where points are going to be taken off. So really take your time and think about those compound sentences. And then you will be posting a few of them when you are done. So make sure you are checking on your Schoology page so you know which ones to post. All right, guys. Good luck. I cannot wait to see what masters of compound sentences you are. Have a great day. I will talk to you later.